Hello and welcome everyone to Diablo 2 Resurrected Hardcore 100x Monster Density, all the fun words as we, oh no, I'm not in Act 3, am I? I'm in Act 2. Whoops, may have to adjust that. Anyway, as we're playing the Fohadin. Hey, Baconi. Players 5 is probably fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust my loot filter. Crap. Okay, that's fine. We can work with it. I thought I was in Act 3. I started another playthrough with another Fohadin because I lost a lot of my stuff with the recent update. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. But all of my runes are gone, so I have to see what I can do to fix that. And currently my solution is just farm. All the farming. Yeah, it's amazing how much quicker and fast, like, stronger the Fohadin is compared to the Fohadin. But we're here for Foe. Pretty much. And plus, you know, sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of fun off stream too. I thought about recording it with no commentary, but I didn't think people would like that. And no camera, just an Fohadin doing Fohadin things. I might make another one just for fun, even though it's my most hated character I've made so far. The most amount of negative comments I've received. Is it just me, or is my 100x density seemingly not working? Yeah, that's definitely not 100x density. Alright, well, let's take out Indario real quick. Let's see. Where's increased sack size to unrival? Looking for increased monster density. It should be down here, actually. Because we just updated it. Oh, yep, nope. Oh, yeah, no, that one's on me. All right, well, since we're here, I needed to adjust that. I'm like, we don't have any enemies here. What's going on? Yeah, that'll do it. Whoopsie. In the meantime, is it not? Now it is. Thank you. I accidentally removed that. That was on me. Yep. Somehow missed that. Coffee. Coffee. Like, you know you're getting old when you pull muscles while you sleep? Man, that is just brutal. Alright. Yeah, all the stash tabs are messed up, so hopefully someone fixes that soon, but like... So there is no actual personal tab anymore. It's these 4 tabs are all the personal tab. So I just have to be careful. No, it's better than we have, so. Anyway, let's do one more. Then we'll go to Act 2. It's 30 for Fist of the Heavens, isn't it? Yeah. Damn it. Okay. Hey, look, there's a whole lot more enemies now. Amazing how that works. Man, we're weak. I'm okay. About to say it. Well, it didn't crash. Okay. What is happening? Oh. Okay. MetaQuest crashed. That's fine. I don't care. It's weird. I think after this we'll do. I might do another Fohadin and see if I can just maybe be a little bit better and not die so quickly. Not let everyone down with my deaths. Like Hammerdins can be really strong. It's just I can't kill things that quickly on players 5. We have to be players 1 for a bit. Which is fine. I mean, we're not in a rush to hit any levels, but it'd be better for sure to be able to use the skill that we've come here for. Curious how strong it'll actually be. Gotta pull down their armrest for Diablo 2. Oh yes, you're very close to the camera for once. Another small charm. We'll grab that. I should have checked the mods list before I did this to see if someone has actually fixed the situation yet. Ah yes, 40 mana after each kill. I forgot, we found that. It's actually very good for us. Man, it's so much harder to navigate now that we have increased sensitivity, isn't it? Let me through the doorway. Oh my god. Thank you. Seeks out nearby enemies. Well, like I thought foe would expand out for like 20-30 bolts, but supposedly it's only like 4. If that's the case, I'm gonna be screwed. But we'll see. You know, when we get there, we still have 7 levels to go. Taking just a little bit of damage there. I mean, at least we have the full piercing, but it's not very strong is the issue. I really don't need to be killing these guys. They give a little bit of experience, but not enough for me to warrant me sitting here farming them. It also took an embarrassingly long time to figure out that I was not on 100x sensitivity there. It happens sometimes. It's like this room is large enough that we can probably get away with using our hammer. Ricochet. There, make you a little bit stronger. Better than what you had. Pretty low bar. Just cast all the hammers. Like, it's astounding how strong Blessed Hammer can get. I don't have concentration, do I? I don't. I have vigor, in case I need to run. Guess that works. Don't call me a maggot, that's rude. Nothing good, huh? Alright. Well, time to get out of here. And go to Act 2.
Greetings.
Pretty sure I've not even started Act 2. Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, a little bit of money. Not much. Sure, we'll hold on to that. Why not? $10,600. All right, yeah. Okay, so I'm guessing I started to build Blessed Hammer a tiny bit, because the only other thing that I have is, yeah, I don't need to heal. Yeah, especially for Act 2, like, Blessed Hammer should be great. Once we can, we'll swap over to foe only, but, well, foe and, you know, Holy Bolt. But until then, we gotta work with what we got. Wow, that hurts. Not a fan of that. Yeah, because I have no lightning res. That would do it. We're getting some good experience. I forgot that we're still on players 5. Should have put it down to players 1, but I guess it's fine. We'll work with it. About to hit 24 at least. Good timing on that. We're about to run out of mana, so. It's not much, but every little bit helps right now. So. Ow. Okay, that's a lot of damage. I haven't really found anything that gives me lightning res, so it's an issue. Was it Fort Rune, I think, is the one that does it? Oh, and once things actually die, I get a bunch of mana back, you know. Find more beetles to kill, that'd be good. So many things being thrown at me. Come on, man. Don't do that. It all hurts. Also, I don't really want to fight beetles when there's a conviction order on me. That kind of would suck, actually, quite a bit. So much clicking. Maybe I should put a point or two into concentration. I need 3 points for that. Oh god. Okay, well, maybe not. Tier rune, not a bad thing to have. That's for sure. Now we need all the runes we can get right now. Really hoping they fix the expanded stash tabs. Stupid update. All because it's likely going to be microtransactions to get the other stash tabs. Pay like $5 or something per tab. If they do that, I'm going to be kind of pissed. I mean, mods will take care of that, obviously, but that's not the point. Like, that's a really shitty thing to do if they end up doing that. because that's how it is in China, which is what this this update is now the same as the Chinese update, or same version as the Chinese version of Diablo 2. Which is a weird thing that I didn't even realize was different, but over in China, that's how you get the extra stash tabs. You pay for them. Which is really rude. You know, I'm really hoping that foe ends up being good. If it's not, this is going to be a painful playthrough. That's all I gotta say. Like I said, I am on players 5, so it's not like it has to be this difficult. Like, things could die much quicker. But then I forego the experience, so it's a question like, which one do I want more, the experience or the ease? This experience is really good. Take that. I would like to see it would be more beetles, but the game seems to not want to give me beetles. Because that's where the experience is at. I don't know why beetles give so much, but they do. It's wonderful. Nothing special about y'all. What a Lunata? We're gonna hold on to that, I guess. Decent for now until I can get my hands on an Ort rune. Speaking of which, I should probably go do a Countess run. Maybe once we find our next waypoint. Dry Hills is actually pretty good for plus hammer because there's no ranged enemies here, so. Y'all run up to me, they get hit a lot. Five levels. I have a Tal, so I still need Ral and Ort, but I might be able to find him soon. Just kind of keep an eye out for Paladin shields. Because ideally get a 3-cycle one with some good resistances would be pretty good. Alright, I was wrong about there being no ranged enemies. You guys are being jerks. That's what you're good at. Oh, that was a weird feeling. That's a lot of damage randomly. I was gonna grab that belt, but it is not showing up now. There it is. Might be better than what we have. Let's see. Plus, it'll hold a little bit more. Life. Yeah, a little bit better.
I'll put that to good use.
Did almost die because I wasn't quite paying attention, and also my health was just like 0. let's get rid of Ash Venom. Grab that here. Each time we kill something, we get a ton of mana back, but it does take a moment. You must be the one with fanaticism more. Yep, or enchanted. Now we just need you to come out from behind your wall and get hit. There we go. Perfect. Oh God. Definitely not going to win a speedrun award for this. The thing is, like, these guys don't really have the best experience yields. Hey, Levi. For the doggo. Doggo is actually laying very much on my chair. Okay. Weirdo. In other words, I can't move. Like, that can't be comfortable for you, man. It really can't. I didn't know that was a thing. How's that work? Yeah, this could actually be very dangerous. So I'd love to find more beetles. Lay down. No sniffnings. No sniffnings. My arm is not to be sniffed. You sniffed the chickens earlier. You don't need to sniff me. Much to the chickens' dismay, they got aggressively sniffed. All right. Definitely go for an angelic set. Yeah, it's not up here, huh? Interesting. So it offers crossplay now? Because that's kind of awesome. I didn't know that. I also don't want to try and imagine playing Diablo on console. Like, that just sounds like a very bad time. Very difficult to do with a controller. Ooze Vex. Is that like Ooze Vexistan? Bad joke. Should not have. Worth it. Alright, what was the room? It's a tear rune. Always need more tears. That would mean cause more tears to the enemies. Something like that. Not difficult to be honest, but you prefer the keyboard and mouse. Like, how does it work with controller? That's, I think, the real question. Yeah. Okay, arm.
I will
Cleanse this wilderness. Will you? I don't think you will. My biggest pet peeve with Blessed Hammer is, like, enemies can perfectly thread in between where the hammers go. A lot of controller binding, I can imagine. chance. I mean, I could imagine so. Auto sorting. What? Why do we not have that? We should have that. That'd be wonderful. Ooh. That would be so nice. I would love that. Inventory management is the bane of my existence. The fact that they're still able to hurt me is kind of frustrating. You know, like, this is a terrible area to try and use Blessed Hammer. Like, the maggot layer is going to be, oh, so bad. You and your extra fast shootings of me. What level are you so far? Oh, no, you're brave soul playing hardcore online. A little bit of lag and you're just done. Like, it's funny, after playing the 100X, it's very hard for me to go back to regular now. Because I've just gotten so used to how many enemies there are. Online level 5, offline 12. Hey, you're getting there. Got your first skill on offline, at least. First 2 skills. What type of summoner or something else? Poison bone. Summoner as a summoner necro on hardcore is actually a really good idea because you just have so many minions to stay around you at all time. Helps a lot. I have to say, like, poison and bone necros are surprisingly good. Better than you would think they would be. That's what I have right now. What does he have? He has garbage. Here. No longer be poisoned. I'll put that to good use. The amount of garbage that I accidentally pick up each time. Yeah, the Ranger class is kind of amazing in Diablo 3. I would say by far the best class. And funnily enough, I've never actually played Diablo 1. And there goes my armor. It's okay, we didn't need that. We'll repair it when we go back to town. I do want to play through Diablo 4, but I don't want to buy the expansions because I don't like the game. But I want the story that's coming with the expansions. Oh, it's perfectly doable on Diablo 3. But, like, the game is sadly just not... I mean, it's not very fun anymore. You have to use specific gear and builds to really be able to play the game effectively. And I don't like the gear system in 3. Like, with Diablo 2, you have so many options. Like, you can just pick up random stuff and use it, and it works. It doesn't quite work that way in Diablo 3. Like, there's a set that you're going to use. All the gear that drops is for your class. No, I don't like that. For some reason, that reason's because it was garbage. It's terrible, but I am going to stream and play it just for the story. Though, because I'm going to... Oh, okay, wow. do it for stream, for story. I may not actually stream. I may just play it.
Good day.
Oh, hi there.
I mean, you can do all the advertising you want. That doesn't mean it's gonna make you good, sadly. Okay, we'll hold on to that for now. Have we cleared the Den of Evil? We have not. Well, pain in the ass to clear it. Boom. We need some of the low runes too. So DI injected prop. And the worst part is, like, in all the advertising, like, we're going true to form, we're going back to our roots, back to what people love about Diablo 2, and then they release them like, this is nothing like Diablo 2. Here, let's play Diablo 4, guys. Is this what they thought Diablo 2 looked like? Did they never hit the F key? Is that what happened? Man, this is wonderful, isn't it? Well, Final Fantasy 13 with a small hidden agenda that, or me as, I mean, I could see that. Like, why did they think this field of view was acceptable for Diablo 4? It's been the #1 complaint for a lot of people. And I think they did finally, with one of the updates, make it to where you at least have a slightly wider field of view. Yeah, like, I don't care about diversity in games. And, you know, a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, it's because you're white that you don't care. You see yourself in everything. Like, I don't care if I'm playing as a white dude, a black dude, an Asian dude, a guy, a girl. I just want the game to be fun. If the game's fun, I don't care. Give me a good story with it and good combat. Like, I'm not looking for representation in a video game. Because this game comes as a shock to you. When I play video games, I do it to not be in reality. You know? What was it in 13? I'm sure there was plenty, but I mean, the whole story was kind of weird in 13. Did I miss it or something? I don't care less about representation as long as it does not hint it. Yeah, like, it's just one of those dumb things that, for whatever reason, people want to shove down our throats. Like, we don't need your ideals. Now, if the story of the game is something that is around that, sure, that makes sense. But a lot of times it's not. Man, level 1 vigor does not do much, does it? If the story is, you know, around a certain specific topic, that's fine. But be upfront about it. Well, I say upfront, you know, make that your focus. But don't put that into a series that already exists. Like, let's take Diablo, for example. You wouldn't add in DEI practices in Diablo 2 or 3 or 4. You wouldn't add that in an update. There's no reason that would make sense. Would not follow. Like, I don't think a single person complained when in Diablo 3, Tyrael came down as a fallen angel, and he was black. Like, yeah, that checks out. He's an angel. Cool. Who cares? I don't think a single person complained. Wow, I just missed that. Apparently, the second female main protagonist in the whole Final Fantasy series, the sister in the other thing, which was supposed to be a dude, got changed to a female for some love interest. That's dumb. Yeah, like stuff like that makes no sense to me. Or like female characters in games. I don't care. I mean, hell, look at Stellar Blade. Amazing game. Female pro tag. Why would I care that's a girl? I mean, hell, I enjoy looking at the girl. So it checks out. Or like, it's funny, you have the crowd that's like, oh, we need more female representation in games. And then we get a game like Bayonetta, they're like, that's not what we meant. Like, well, you're, for the most part, guys are the ones designing games. What do guys like? That's probably what they're going to make. Just saying. The only people who do are people whose opinions I don't value. That's putting it very politely. People have interest as it was in the original concept, not change it for some agenda. Yeah, like, no need to do that. Like, there's one game that I just won't play because of the insane amount of propaganda and DI garbage that went into it, which is Baldur's Gate 3. Just never gonna touch that game. Like, you guys could donate some good money and I still wouldn't touch it. And now, if we're talking like grand or two, yeah, maybe I'll play it. But even then, that's still only a maybe. Yep, that's it. Like, it just always made me laugh when we had all these companies and such complain like, oh, there's no female protagonist, and then Bayonetta comes out and they got so pissed. Like, what did you think was going to happen? It's kind of like a D&D-esque style action RPG. I've never played The Last of Us, but I've heard it is a little special with that. And then you had the show that came out, which I won't watch either because I don't care. And that was, what was it, episode 3 that had the gay lovers? Like, why is this relevant at all to the story of the show? This does not build the world. You just want to shove it down our throats for no good reason. Now, if it fits the story, cool, all for it. But it doesn't. It was not in the original series. It's not part of the original content. You just threw that in because you wanted to have gay lovers. Like, no one cares. A little special? Huge mistake for me. Yeah. Oh, I know. Steam 2025, Replay 2025? What's it say is your number one game for the year? I assume it would be Silksong, but it could be something else. Or is Steam Replay like a show? Not a show, but you know, like a broadcast type thing. We're about to hit level 27. That's nice. Yeah, I was being nice when I said a little special. No, one of the funny things, yeah, I can speak on this. I was trying to decide, like, should I talk about this? Because it's Stranger Things. It's fine. So there's been a large controversy over season 5 of Stranger Things because there's a part, and it's not spoiling anything because it references back to season 1, so I feel fine speaking of it. Man, 47% played with controller. For me, that's the majority of mine, so that would happen all the time. Those games goes for me so far as the Descendant. My most played game of the year would probably be the first Berserker Kazan. I'll have to see what it says. And I had that messed for a while. But the one of the main characters, Will, the one who got abducted in season 1, they do a flashback to him where they show when he got abducted by Vecna, and Vecna like takes a tentacle and like goes down the kid's throat to what I was saying, inseminate him essentially. To instill his life force or whatever into the child to take control of him. How am I running out of mana? And a lot of people got very upset about it because they're like, oh, it's overtly sexual. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is in a way, but also only if you look at it in a sexual way. If you look at it at, how did Pratham die? At face value, what it is it's a demonic force taking over a human host. It is very common in most things where a demonic force will go through the mouth. Did they need to show a tentacle going into the kid's mouth? Probably not. But, and then of course that character ends up being gay in the series, which a lot of people have an issue with because they're like, oh well, it's because he was abused by Vecna that he ends up being gay. Like, probably not. Like, I feel like that's a stretch, guys. Pretty sure the kid just ended up being gay because that's what happens. You know, some people are. But a lot of people are complaining about with Stranger Things as well because there's 2 gay characters. Main characters, that is. And what they're saying that it's pushing an agenda, and I don't believe it is. Like, going into season 5, I understand why they made Robin a lesbian. Like, it actually works to build a character and builds the world in a good way. So you have one character who was a very big womanizer, who did not respect women, didn't see them as anything more than, as playthings, essentially. And because he develops feelings for this girl who ends up being a lesbian, he gets to know her on a more personal basis and starts to view women more so as people instead of as sexual objects. So it actually worked out to have a lesbian as a character because it helped another character grow in that regards. It wasn't like forced down his throat or anything. Like, he confesses his love to her. It's like, yeah, about that. Not gonna work because I don't like dudes. Okay, yeah, that's like they did it well. And then you have with Will, he's gay. And I feel like they've done a good job with him as well because he's shy. He doesn't know how to express himself because, this is supposed to be back in the 80s. Not a lot of people were openly gay. And he gets bullied for it, which is a very real thing. If you are a young, small, kind of effeminate male, like, you're going to get bullied for being a homosexual, even if you're not. I mean, in his case, he is, but that's not the point. So, like, I don't take that as some agenda being pushed in the show. I take it as just a narrative aspect. And it works well. So I don't mind them putting, I don't mind a show putting gay things in, or quote woke or DI, whatever, if it's done well. And that's kind of my rant on that one. Not gonna lie, 29% seems good, but the game was only released 3 months ago. Yeah. I played a decent amount of Guild Wars, but comically, I don't remember really anything about it. Like, I remember loading it up. I can kind of picture the world, but not much else. You have a lot of people that don't want anything gay or woke or whatever in their shows, and, like, I get that. But if it works narratively and doesn't take away, like if it builds instead of removes, I'm all for it, I don't care. But you have like diehard conservatives that don't want anything like that in their shows, and like I understand that, but be open-minded about the world, because people do exist that are homosexual or have other thoughts and beliefs than what you have. So it's like the people that get really upset over different religious beliefs. Like, no. Those people exist in the world, so don't get upset if that's included in a show or a game. 2,000 hours, man. I mean, for me, that'd be Diablo 2 and probably StarCraft and Ragnarok Online. Those were my big ones for putting a ton of time. I need to touch base with Josh and see if we're still good for Thursday for the podcast. It's just one character, jeez. It'd be very hard for me to track the amount of hours I put into something like Ragnarok Online because of the multitude of different private servers I played on. Because I didn't have money. Because I was a kid. I think I should players 1 the maggot lair. 3 levels left, huh? If I can. No, this route. We may not even get through Act 2 on this stream. Jeez. $504 sessions? 504 sessions of what? Was it Silksong or something else? Silksong. Yeah, that checks out. You know, they said that the DLC will be out next year, so I'm thinking solid 2030 before we get it. Give or take a couple years, probably. And then after about 3 years, we're like, look, the scope of the DLC, it's really advanced further than we thought. We're just gonna make another game. $113 of Hollow Knight. Damn. Now see, you don't fully understand what we went through because you became a fan when Silksong came out. I played Hollow Knight when it first came out and had to wait those 7 years. But Silksong originally started off as a DLC for Hollow Knight. And like, actually, there's so much more we want to do. We're just going to make it a game. Okay, and we were all cool for it. We thought it was going to be like, you know, a year or so. 7 years later. Knowing the story of it and experiencing it are two very different things. This is gonna be terrible. It's gonna take so long to get through this. I haven't played the story back then, of course, yeah. So like, living it is different than just knowing the story for it. We were all so excited, and then like, we all started to kind of lose hope because Team Cherry wasn't really giving us any info about it. They kind of stopped giving us updates for a while, and I don't know why they went that route, but they did. Oh, so on today's episode of My Power Company is a Complete Joke, we got the bill today. They still have not corrected it, so the last email I got from them was to say, Well, you use a lot of power. You know, you've used 1,700 kilowatt hours. That puts you in the top 1% of our users that utilize this program. Okay, well, you advertise this free off-peak charging. You give me 16 hours a day that are off-peak hours. Like 1,700, in my opinion, is low. Because if I were to do what I'm perfectly capable of, which is to utilize 8.8 kilowatt hours for 8 hours at a time, because the charging sessions are 8 hours long, then you have 4 hours off, 8 hours on, 4 hours off. I could use 4,200 kilowatt hours a month and maximize it, like, with just one vehicle. That's perfectly doable. Don't tempt me. I will prove that this is possible. One of the games that's past expectation, this amount of hype. I'm not surprised that it lived up to the hype. But then again, I played Hollow Knight, and you know, Team Cherry knows what they're doing. I do feel they made some mistakes when it comes to their difficulty choices, like making everything do two bits of damage, but well, almost everything, you know. But they're going back, they're working on it, balancing it out more appropriately, in my opinion. Because, like, Silksong came out as, yes, as a standalone game, but it came out as a DLC. It expected you to have knowledge, combat knowledge from Hollow Knight. If you didn't have that, you had a really bad time. I don't feel that doing, like, there's no point in having, say, 4 masks if everything does 2 masks damage. Just give me 2 masks then. That's all. Make me squishier. Like, to me, it's how you present the challenge. If it stayed as a DLC, yeah, I agree. But it's a standalone game, so it should have been adjusted to have the difficulty present for a standalone game. Like, if that makes sense. Or have 2 difficulties. Have newcomer and veteran, you know? One where you do have the difficulty challenge of pretty much everything doing 2 damage to you, and one where you're playing as a beginner to the series and things do 1 damage, with some exception, of course. Because even in Hollow Knight, there were some things that did multiple damage to you, and that was fair. But not every single thing should do 2. Yeah, no, screw that. Screw that. Yeah, so one thing that my utility company was upset about, like, oh, well, we showed that you have multiple back-to-back sessions. You know, because what I would do is I would unplug the charger for 10 seconds, plug it back in to forcibly terminate a session for my tracking purposes. Like, this indicates it, either communication issues, which we all know I do have internet issues, or you have multiple vehicles, like, you're charging multiple vehicles, which there's nothing that says I can't do that, by the way. At least not the way that I infer their terms and conditions. Because their terms and conditions say that they will supply an EV charger for 1 vehicle. Now, some may argue that means, oh, they mean for charging 1 vehicle only. I take that as an EV charger that can charge 1 vehicle at a time. Because there are EV chargers that are capable of doing 2 to 4 vehicles, just depending on what you get. So to say you're supplying a single vehicle charger, that just makes me think it's a charger for 1 vehicle. But regardless, my usage does not indicate that I have multiple vehicles. My usage indicates that I have a vehicle with a very big battery, and I do. So they're like, oh, well, you have multiple back-to-back sessions. So it's like, yeah, I have sessions that are 10 seconds apart because what I'm doing is I'm unplugging the charger, waiting 10 seconds, and plugging it back in. So that way I can track the session accordingly. And because I didn't know if maybe you guys were getting some wrong usage because I was just leaving it plugged in. Well, we shall see. They have not replied back to that. It's been a few days now. Don't put the ball under my chair, dude. Ow, why does everything hurt? You having a good time over there, bud? I think he is. Well, we won't get as much experience, but things will die quicker and do less damage and have less health, all that fun stuff. So much poison. Yeah, my bill came in today, and of course, it's not correct. Why would it be? But I'm waiting to bring anything up about it until after she replies back to me again. Do you feel like everything doing too much damage made it hard to see which enemies are bigger threats than others? Yeah, like it pulls away from the threat of enemies. Very much so, in my opinion. Exactly. Okay, nothing up here. Fair, I check before I go. I'm gonna wait to see what they say because they still haven't answered the question of why is your EV charger reporting a different usage amount than what the meter says. Because that's the crux of the whole issue. Like the other day, I had a 15 kilowatt hour difference between what the meter said and what the EV charger said, and that is insane. Though I enjoyed it every single second. I mean, I think Coral Tower, same. Me and Coral Tower had issues. Well, yeah, there's plenty of games for mindless. That's a whole genre of games. Yeah, like, let me pull this up. So I want to just, the other day, this is the 15th of December. The charger used 32.86 kilowatt hours. The meter showed 47, a 14.14 kilowatt hour difference. That is ridiculous. That should not be happening. And they haven't been able to answer why that's happening yet. So I'm kind of curious how that's going to go. I don't think Expedition has the chance to top Silksong for me, but we'll see. I mean, it's a very different game. So if you're more of an action-adventure, platformer, Metroidvania type guy, it's not going to hit the same way. I did download that the other day. I do want to play that. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it looks very fun. I was thinking maybe once I beat Ace Combat, which is going to be my second Wednesday game, I'll start that. I have this was Real Fortune and Frontier Tower, I think it is. I have both of them. It's one of the rarest games we'd play a Metroidvania. I thoroughly enjoy Metroidvanias, so but I got on sale. It was like $10 for both. It's totally worth it, probably. That's bad. Didn't realize I was low on potions. You guys could drop more potions, be nice. Just saying. I tried the Ruby game. I was not a fan of it. The combat was so bad. Felt so janky. Which is funny because my car is named Ruby, by the way. My Tesla Model S, which is red, is named Ruby. So a fun fact about Teslas, for those who don't know, because not many people, you know, if you don't have one, why would you know it? But one of the things, like, you name the car, it has a name. And so mine is named Ruby, which I thought was appropriate. Ow. I prefer the newer Castlevanias over the originals. Bloodstained is wonderful. It's on the list to play again soon. Because Bloodstained was just so good. I have a lot of games that are on the list to play. Like, the issue is a lot of them are very long games. So, like, I have Returnal on the list. I have Ronin. Yeah, I can probably pull up here in a moment once I'm not dying. So after we beat the Valley of the Snakes, we'll pull up the list of games. I mean, it's on Discord as well, but I did just update it the other day. They have to be good Metroidvanias. I don't play them all, but if they're a good Metroidvania, right there for me. It just hits the right nerves in the brain, you know? What's T2? Ow. It's a Metroidvania that just came out. Okay. Oh, really? A Terminator Metroidvania? Hold on, I'm gonna have to look that up in a second. Once we're not at risk of dying, of course. Gamma. 2D, No Fate 2025. Alright. I assume it's on Steam. Honestly, I don't even... This thing is so long just to get through Act 2, my god.
The light can never be extinguished by evil.
Okay, apparently it's Terminator 2. Let's take a look at that. Yes, I'm old. Oh my god, I hate you. Verify your birthday. I'm logged in. Why don't you have my birthday? Here, I was born in 1993, I guess. Huh. It's giving me very solid Contra vibes, and I'm totally okay with that. Okay. I was never good at the Contra games, but I enjoyed them. But like, if we take a look at my list of games played on Discord here. Oh, and then Neo 3 comes out soon, so like I'm just screwed when that happens. List of games played. So like I just added on Rain World, Celeste, Ninja Gaiden 4, Visions of Mana, the whole Halo series, Constance, Frontier Hunter, Toa and the Gardens of the Sacred Tree, Demon Ex Machina, Titanic Scion, Ghost of Tsushima, Returnal, Rise of the Ronin, and Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. So like we've got a lot. Oh, I enjoyed the games. I was just so bad at them.
I've heard. Hello.
This can go terribly, isn't it? I fear I may have been talking too much. My throat is starting to hurt. That's not good. Joys of getting sick and having to recover. Have you played the new Contra game that came out a couple years ago? Those your recent lives? Hmm? Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. A lot of people struggle with it. For the most part, I can talk and still concentrate most of the time, but it's never a guarantee. It's something that a lot of people have to contend with. All right, first, second, third, or fourth way. Take your bets.
Of a twisted mind.
What's the title? I assume one that does not allow for many errors. Let's see if we can get through. Take some damage, drink the potions. Getting through without dying. Jeez. Yeah, so I imagine that takes quite a bit of concentration, obviously. I also want to start playing Vampire Survivors a little bit. Just like that's a mindless game for sure. Nothing good so far. I'd say that the Holy Bolt travels a really long way. I do think I'll set players 5 for Kenyon and Magi though, in hopes of Beatles for more experience. I mean, I doubt I'll have Fist of the Heavens by the time I get to Duriel, but it'd be nice if I did. Nope, doesn't look like we got first way. We never do. The game does not like me enough for that. Yeah. That's right, come to this tiny little hallway, guys. Great idea. Let's see if we get second way.
Good day.
Oh, yeah, throat is getting tired. Not necessarily a good thing. Oh, we're down to 52%? Jeez. Ah, this one sucks. Can't even hammer in here, really. Most crazy little title for me was Legendary Cartographer. I assume that's 100% map exploration. Charting all 3 campaigns. Oof. How long did that take? Alright, Braitham, don't die on me, man. Just, I don't know, figure it out. You got this. One month. Whoa, man. There's so few games that I even bother platinuming or going for achievements. I did do it for First Berserker Kazan. I did it for Neo 2, which Neo 3 got announced. That's exciting. I will be playing the ever-living crap out of that when it comes out. Other games will get shoved aside for that, probably. Weeks for factions, 3 weeks for Nightfall. Jeez. I mean, even if you were to only play for an hour a day on those, that's still a really long time. There was no cartography for I've North, so I'm good there. Small silver lining, I guess. Oh my God, there's so much. I was right to assume this would be terrible. But at least we had piercing. If we didn't have piercing, it would be so much worse. Could you imagine? Nope, car's still charging. Did that. It was painful. 8 hours in just one section. That is so long. So much time investment. But as long as you enjoy it, that's what matters. Nope, not second way either from the looks of it. Man. brutal. But you signed up for it. You chose to do it at the end of the day. Alright, so before we continue, let's take a look. So we just had our session finish. Let me go ahead and take my screenshot. Every time. Okay, fine. Screw you too. So 14.4.47. So this is what I do. Come over here, 12/16. 14.4. Now let me pull from the app. So my meter says that I put in, looks like 40 kilowatt hours, right? My charging session has been 38.55 kilowatt hours for 4 hours, 53 minutes. If we look, can we pull this over? I'm sure that's not going to work, but it's fine. Boop. We see that's a 1.45 kilowatt hour difference. Those two numbers shouldn't be that different. I mean, 1.45, like that's within acceptable margin of error because, you know, I get tenths and hundredths readings from the EV charger. I only get whole numbers from the meter. So it could have been like 14407.9 and it's now on 14447.4. So, you know, that 0.5 could roll over into the 2. That makes sense. But it should then even out as time goes on and not have times where it's, you know, 14 kilowatt hour difference. We really had 4 other players and a henchman 6-manning the thing. Jeez. So much work. Now, we say 4 other players, as in 4 actual people, or like 4 NPCs, 4 computers. Four actual players. See, I don't know enough people to be able to pull stuff like that off. The one henchman was the NPC. Checks out. My back is starting to kill me. That's not good. Honestly, I think this is going to be a Act 2 only stream just because A, it takes so damn long, and B, I kind of hurts and just stretch out a bit. Like, one thing that I feel everyone should do, and I'm not like one of these like, oh my god, natural health type people, but like yoga, so good for you. I really should do yoga and I don't. But it is so good to have your body just like spend an hour once or twice a week just stretching. You will feel so much better afterward. It's amazing. Hey Tay, how's it going, man? You haven't missed it yet. It's been a lot of suffering. This is not a quick character, that is for sure. That's not where you're supposed to go. Let's try that again. You figure as much, yeah. It's so lost all my runes, all my gems, and a bunch of other stuff because of the update. We're 28. We're 2 levels away from seeing how this works. I'm kind of right now. I still don't have access to those tabs. It's really annoying. Like they show up, but it just mirrors my personal tab. It's kind of annoying. And the personal tab is now a shared tab. Eventually, yeah. When we get there. I can't actually go through the portal. Hadn't had that happen yet. Yeah, 'cause salvation is, oh, I don't need other points. Nice. I need to reset my skills eventually, but we'll do that when we hit 30 probably. Should we do like a yoga with Joe day or something? Do a stream of that or something? Some weird stuff for fun. All right, that doesn't look like the right path. Did I really get fourth way? It looks like I did. Thank you. I mean, I don't even notice it anymore. Fourth way. Come on, man. Gonna get the Hollow Knight build. Just stuck tiny. Very stiff. An L-rune? That's what I've always wanted. I say this axe, the Deathspade, so good for this. 40 mana after each kill. Wonderful. I'm hoping so. We'll see. I've never used it, so I don't know. We'll find out. If not, it's going to be a really bad time. This character probably won't go for that long. Come on. Make our way down. Really hoping it has the castellet removed. I think it does. Okay. Guess we're just not going to hit those, huh? Definitely going to need a couple of spirit items. Spirit shield, spirit sword. At minimum. All the levels that we can get will be our best friend. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me! Should probably heal just to be safe. Come on. That is a lot of spirits coming my way. Or specters, wherever you guys are.
Rest in peace.
Oh, it's already dead. I guess we accidentally hit him. There's a lot going on up there. Let's take care of that. Just spray and pray, baby. 28. Experience has slowed down a lot, so we just need to hit 30. We have the half moon, huh? Crescent. All right, what do we have? We got beetles. Yeah. We've got a lot of damage going against me. I might die. Okay, even with me hitting him with a holy bolt, he died. No, we're not doing player's 8. I don't do enough damage for player's 8. Overleveled means nothing when there's 3,000 things hitting me. Yeah, I tried really hard to save him. Okay, we got Volge. Let me bring him back. He's gonna die again, but... Yes, I'm level 28, but that does not translate as well as you would hope with so many things hitting you. I take an absurd amount of damage. Okay, was it Ithel F? Got an Ithrin, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Ith L. Oh, it's Ithel F. I actually don't know. Let's see. Malice. Hey, I remembered. I try to be precautious. You know, a lot of times I die if I don't.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, God. I honestly don't know if Holy Bolt's better than Blessed Hammer right now. Yeah, like, well, even as odd as it is, like, the lack of range that Blessed Hammer has becomes an issue. Like right now, it's hitting a tree. It's not great, but it's the best option. Probably so, yes. You know, I was really hoping that I would get a lot more experience than I am, but since there are beetles, but they're really not. We don't have a whole lot of champion beetles. I've got a few skill points I could put into things, but I'm trying to decide, like, should I put into Holy Bolt or should I put into Blessed Hammer? I mean, the main thing that's a concern is when I have to go against a boss and staying alive long enough. In theory, that's where potions come in, but I was trying to kind of kite them, but then I got cornered. Didn't work out the way I wanted. You? What? Oh my god, you got surrounded. I'm coming. Two sockets. Yeah, you're right. I don't have concentration at the moment. Maybe reset and do that until I hit, until I hit 30. Let's try it. Let's see how well it does.
Good day.
Blessings to you.
How do I?
I mean, resets are free, so essentially. Good. Might want some for FCR to go. We do have a little bit. 10% faster cast rate and 10% faster cast rate there. Okay, so we've got that as high as it'll go. Damage definitely goes up. Alright, that does 8 to 16. That's now officially useless. Yeah, I think we only have the 20 at the moment. We haven't found a hole out for it. We can't do anything with that. Well, it's not much, but it does some damage now. I do not. Nope. No perfects. I would have had to cube them up, and I don't have any except flawless and higher drops, so. Because otherwise it just litters the ground, sadly. Nope, I don't have chips enabled. I know that's probably a faux pas, but it's just for sake of clutter that I have it removed for the time being, or in general. It does make things more difficult. Okay, I didn't say to like grab that or anything. out of the way. How did I run out of mana? Like, seriously? I don't. So it does say that he has, How do I have cleansing? Yeah, might be a graphical glitch for some weird reason. Huh. Yeah, like I've got concentration, so... And he's got, prayer, obviously. Oh, internet went out for a sec. I'll be back. There it is. This was a quick drop. I don't need to be in there. Oh, that was a dead end. Damn it. Maybe this way. Just gotta find Duriel. Yeah, almost 2 hours just to get through Act 2. That's kind of insane. Definitely one of my slower characters. We still have the cleansing aura showing. It'd be really neat if it actually is working, though. Because that's what I was using when I reset my skills. So I guess there is the possibility that it's glitched and just on now. Probably not, but it could be. Get in there, bud. Thanks, Prathan. You got this. We believe in you. Here, I'll hit you with healing bolts. How about that? I guess I could actually test it by resetting my skills again and see if I still have concentration at the end, huh? Ow. Muscle cramp. Ow. Alright, that was not the right way. Hey. And I have hiccups. We yawn, we have a muscle cramp, and then we have hiccups. Like, my body is just not okay with anything that's happening, apparently. I didn't regen without breathing nearby. Okay. Well, that's sad. It would have been far cooler if it was a new glitch, you know. God, okay. Alright, we found him. Perfect. Nothing cool about that? Oh, come on. Finding glitches is always a neat thing. I typically don't find them, sadly. Launch Life 4. He's got my big spawn on him. I've actually found some decent stuff so far this run. Alright, Duriel wasn't too bad. Quest completed.
Hello.
I thank you, mortal.
I shall honor Tal Rasha's sacrifice.
Will you, though? I don't think you will.
This is
Yeah. Rothras is, but not Arcanus. It's actually not terrible, but don't need it. Alright, Drugnan. And Kalen wants to tell me you shall not pass.
You have done.
Alright, Mischief. Jaren tells me. He tells you a lot of things, doesn't he?
Greetings. Welcome. Yes.
Might as well.
I've not.
What did the Jaren say? I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually listened to Jaren's dialogue. In the 26 years I've played this game. Don't think I've read or listened to him. Does anyone listen to Jaren? So when you get some experience again. Jade figurine.
Perhaps I could trade this for something more valuable.
I know what Alcor the Alchemist says, because he dabbles in potions and other selves. Damn it, I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here. I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and other salves. We all love Alcor because we resonate with Alcor. A lot of things to kill with Blessed Hammer, that's for sure. Like, it's astounding that Blessed Hammer is becoming so insanely strong. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. That we get the healing. Which wouldn't be too hard to do, just a, quick flick. Let's see, 30% increased chance of blocking. You, 1 to strength, please. You suck. I mean, since that's a mouse wheel, that's much easier to do. I don't have to actually do a button press. It makes it feasible. One to strength. Ha ha! Damn it. Forgot that I've pelted not a buckler on. 2 to strength. We need 2 more strength. Or 1 more strength. Honestly. Probably wouldn't be terrible. We're so close to 29. Doesn't really mean anything, but we're close. I just kind of want to hit 30 before I end the stream. That way I can learn if I need to change my mods at all, you know? That's not what I needed. Yeah, find something to remove the cooldown if need be, but... don't need to be in here. The spiders give decent experience, right? So maybe. Oh, I mean, story of my life. Can't be worse than my Fohadin. That's all I gotta say there. That pissed so many people off. I will say, like, to me, the Fohadin is a super fun build. I'm actually playing one off stream currently, just for my own fun. Because every now and then you gotta play games off stream too, you know? Is something stealing my mana? Eh. Anyway, there was not nearly as much experience as I thought in here. We're leaving. I do find the responses I get to these streams and these playthroughs kind of funny. Like, some people really love them, and some people really hate them. Oh no, even on the one that was purely legit, that was just me starting from scratch, not using any items, people were upset about. So, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm going to play what I enjoy, so if other people enjoy it, that's just not a benefit. Just take out the shoreline over there. I might do another one just to see how people do, because it is, as I said, it's, to me, it's very fun. It's always surprising just how strong it gets. And I think with your help, it could actually be like doable for me. Oh wait, I gotta level up. That's right. Thanks. Where is it? Where is it? It's because I mouse wheeled earlier and that messed everything up. Yeah. It's 75% block. Yeah, boy. Because, like, back when I did my first one, I didn't really have anything for the mercenary. Yeah, I didn't really know about hustle or any of the other rune words for it, so I was just swinging it. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I appreciate it. So for the most part, it'll probably just be like, while we're on stream, just kind of build it out together. Like we have been. I mean, for the most part, you're here whenever I'm playing anyway, so works out. Hey, Talbert. Extra strong. I actually need one more potion. I will grab that, thank you. Always try to keep the belt full. Ooh, don't. Wow, okay. Run. I should have went to the well. Oh yeah, I have 16 fire res. Okay. You stay the hell away from me. My God, that did so much damage. Nope. Nope. Don't hit me with that, sir. Yeah, apparently so. Jeez. I mean, I guess for the time being, put you on. At least give me a little bit more. I lost a heavy chunk of my mana after kill there, but I think we'll be okay with the Death Spade at least. Yeah, for good reason. Usually my fire res is doing okay, but it is... I've not had much luck with my charms or any of the stuff I found. I'm honestly surprised we survived that. 3 HP? Jeez. Alright. All res 9. I should probably just do an Ancient's Pledge. Like, yeah, Storm Guild is good. 30% increased chance of blocking, but... I think the res from Ancient's Pledge would be more important. Yeah, right? Understatement there. Yeah, if I hadn't just dumped all those points into HP, I would have been dead. 100%. It's stunning how quickly it happens too. On level 30. Ooh, hello. Take that. They just take up so much space on the field. But yeah, that was a perfect example for why I need them. 100%. All right. Oh, I can't even get it.
Back in loot.
Yeah, shut up.
Stay a while and listen.
All right, so we are getting rid of Blessed Hammer. Get going.
Good day.
First off, I didn't realize you had to go through all that for salvation time. Well, we're gonna grab one of each there. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Da 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 dum. Ba da da dum. Hey, look at that. We have resistances. Yay. Redemption. I'm gonna try. Try for maximum damage. I didn't realize salvation gave maximum damage as well.
Not enough mana.
This is better. Yeah, I should give max damage to Shimada. Okay. Now that'll explain that.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
I mean, this is what I wanted. I thought it had more bolts than it does, but you know, it's fine. Your redemption right now is probably gonna be my best friend, or yeah, redemption. That way things don't revive on me.
Not enough mana.
Exactly, yes. Which I was fairly certain it was, so I'm happy I was right. However, this takes a lot of mana. Holy crap. Yes, nice catch streaming in D2. Well, thank you, man. How you doing? Okay, we're just gonna not walk, I guess.
I need mana.
But I now have actual range.
Not enough mana.
I mean, right now it wouldn't matter if I did or not because I'm not gonna have any any mana to cast it multiple times. Run out so quickly.
Not enough mana.
Doing good. I'll put the stream next to the bed. Same time nearly. Well, I appreciate it, man. Hopefully when you do pass out, you sleep well. Weather here has been very chilly, which actually makes for pretty good sleeping weather. You get a nice warm bed, cold breeze around you, like, sleep well. Some people get way too cold when that happens, but nah. Alright, we finally completed. It's only been, 6 hours, but we finally completed the Den of Evil. Yay!
The Order welcomes you.
What? Oh, damn it, one left. Yeah, I just have to work around it. Not a big deal. So once I can get a spirit shield. Oh, I hear him. He's up there. He's dead.
My duty here is done.
It's done. Yeah, boy. Makes the holy bolt stronger. Yeah, I should probably start looking into other rune words to use. Yeah, so like my personal stash has stuff from my other character, and that's a little annoying, but... Those both suck, okay.
Thank all.
I need that back. Alright, let's go take on Radamant now. Yeah, I mean, once we actually start getting gear, we'll be fine. It's just, it takes time,
I need mana.
I'm always amazed at how many people don't know that level 2 is usually down there.
I need mana.
Waypoint, that's nice. Can't argue with that. Hey, definitely. Wonder if I should make more helm once I can. Once I get soul runes. Wisdom wouldn't be a bad idea to put on the mercenary at some point. Hustle won't be happening anytime soon, sadly. How would I do that? I mean, it's 16-9 at the moment. No, but insight definitely is. I can tell you that. At least for now. Go window stretch as wide as I can. Alright. I want to know why. Probably because. Let's see. I mean, this will look like crap. We're just gonna try the. Oh, ah.
Not enough mana.
Yeah. So if I had like a super widescreen monitor, I could definitely cheese that. We're gonna stop that now though because it looks terrible. So yes, cheese capable, but looks terrible for stream. If I had an ultra widescreen monitor, pretty fun.
Not enough mana.
Glorious. Did I swap back to players 1? Oh, we're still on players 5. Okay.
Not enough mana.
You know from experience, huh? Been there, done that one a few times. I know that you used to be able to scroll the screen and go like massively off screen, but can't do that anymore, sadly. They patched that. It'd be great if I could cast through walls, but no. They don't let me do that. Rude.
Not enough mana.
I say, this is fun for me. I know some people may not think so, but that's fine. However, the I need mana needs to stop, that's for sure.
Not enough mana.
The fact that they, the Holy Bolt's Pierce helps a ton. Yeah, well, I mean, with Corpse Explosion, you can cast through walls, which is broken as hell. That's why my Necro did as well as it did.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
There he is.
Not enough mana.
And he's down.
I crave an atmosphere rest easy. easy now.
Oh yeah, there's so many better skills. This is just a fun thing to do.
Good evening.
You know what? You're coming back. We need that 70 mana. There we go. Damn it. We need to keep that for now. Until I get more stat points. It does. It does 331 to 371 compared to the 154 to 192. Like, I'm fairly certain this is going to fall off pretty quickly, you know. Because, you know, I'm only doing 150 to 200 damage. It's not that much damage. I like that I don't have to actually click on them. I just kind of mouse in the general area and they die. Saves my mouse a lot of work.
I need mana. I need mana.
I just hold shift and things die. That's why I didn't know if conviction would actually be a good idea for this, for that lightning damage, you know, but I don't know. We'll see. So we'll also make Holy Bolts a lot stronger, 81% per level, so almost doubles its power each level. Now, when I get to Flare Jungle, we won't have Redemption on. It'll definitely be Salvation. Just depends on that one target. You know, like, for a boss, it'd probably be fine. You know, like going against Diablo, Baal, Mephisto, etc. Ideally one and done, but we'll see how it goes when I get to one. When we get to Mephisto later. I do think I'll actually be able to progress a good bit quicker now with this, for sure. This does a much better job of ripping through enemies, so. I was hoping that we could get one of those like 30 to mana grand charms. No luck. That way we can't quit hearing I need mana every 3 seconds. Actually, I want that one. Fire Res 6. I need as much Fire Res as I can get right now. Thanks. Spirit and Insight will cover that soon. That's true. At what point can I start finding 4-socket Paladin shields? I know it's pretty early, all things considered. Oh, Nightmare. Damn it. Okay. So we still have ways to go. I will take that. Thank you. Stop doing that. It's a terrible sound. I mean, in theory, I shouldn't be getting hit, so yeah. Could actually work out. It's so rare that I use the Holy Freeze one. Like, it's rare that I don't need the healing, because I have healing coming from other sources. Yay. Damn it. Alright, we're a little bit stronger. Slowly but surely, guys. What's up? Another big bonnet? Where's that? Yeah. I don't need another one of those. Why is that? Oop. You think the freezing arrows would outweigh Holy Freeze? It couldn't hurt to try. This is a terrible spider forest, by the way. All the way out here at the very back for the spider cavern. Please don't crash. I swear to God, if you crash, I'm going to be... we're just done. At what point can I find 4-socket bows? Near Act 5 as well, or?
Not enough mana.
Okay. Let's see.
Not enough mana.
This is on Players 5, Act 1 Nightmare, you think? Alright. This is on Players 5 that it's doing this well, so like, on Players 1 it would do even better.
I need mana.
Wait. We don't need it anymore. Go away. Stupid. Yeah, we no longer need it. Also picked up so much garbage in the meantime. No. Be nice, that's for sure. Alright, let's go get our potion, then we're calling it there. We at least went past the 2-hour mark. We got to level 30. We're having a bit more fun. I'm hitting the microphone with my mouth. He's ready.
Damn it. I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here.
Here, aren't you? I'm Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves, and I can sell you some if you really need them. But don't make a habit of coming
I
here.
don't like to be disturbed while I'm studying.
We love Alcor, don't we?
The golden bird of
Bird of
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. Thank you, my friend.
Busy yourself while I experiment with the ashes within it. Then return and see what I've made for you.
Potentially. I'll try to make a note to message you if I do play tomorrow. So tomorrow we're at least doing Stellar Blade and Ace Combat. And then depending on when I finish, we may do some Diablo 2. I need to work on getting Ace Combat finished up. Free up that section. But I need to go stretch. My back is starting to kill me from sitting here, so... As always, guys, if you like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. And until next time, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful day and or night. Bye-bye for now.